Hey team, Gavin here from Growing Younger team, and today's video is more about practical applications of exercise, okay? Because what you see is a lot of our older clients that come to us, okay, are really sort of weak in general. So when they pick things up or lift things up, they tend to hurt themselves a little bit, okay? And what you got to understand is that exercise really is building a reserve for life. End of the day, you're practicing squatting in the gym so you can stand up off a chair, or you're practicing like little deadlifts so you can pick things up off the floor safely without hurting your back, okay? Or, you know, carrying bags of shopping that are really heavy and stuff, okay? So I'm just going to quickly do a couple of little things which was inspired by a guy called John Goodman. He put a post on the other day and I thought it'd be a really good idea to maybe show this in a video form and not text. So can you imagine, it's like if you're over 40 and you're struggling with strength and picking things up, I'm going to show you what exercise can do for you and how movements in the gym are replicated into real life, okay? So let's just say, okay, you may not have a truck like this, but you might, be lifting something out of the boot of your car, okay? So when you kind of lift this out, some people will yank their back and hurt it, okay? But if you come in and you're able to brace your core and brace your glutes and everything else, when you bring this close to your body and stand up, you're in a much better position to be able to pick the thing up safely. Instead of trying to lean over and then you hurt your lower back, all right? So that's a good thing for pulling stuff out of the boot of your car. If, for argument's sake, it's a little bit lower, or you've got a lower boot, for argument's sake, that's there. When you come in this way, you're going to come in nice and close. You get your, obviously, glutes nice and strong, core nice and tight, lower back nice and straight, and you lift it up. And this is a half Romanian deadlift, or a half a deadlift. And I'm going to put a little link next to this to show you what I mean, okay? Could also be, for argument's sake, I do it out here as well, if maybe you're going to put something on the roof rack of your car or something, okay? What you need, you got something heavy there and you need to pick this up off the floor, okay? And what do you do when you come down? A lot of people will come down and they'll bend over and they'll hurt their lower back. But if you come into a good position and you lean down and lift, then you're doing a kind of a deadlift. So I'll put that back there a little bit just to make sure you can see, okay? So, you come across the weight, dog, kids, cats, you take your hips back, you pick it up and you lift in safely off the floor, as opposed to just hurting your back that way, okay? Could be if you're putting something up on top of a car, all right? And all you're going to do as well is that, you're coming from a deadlift and then you're going to lift it up and put it on top of the car that way, or putting something into a cupboard, or whatever it is you want to do. It's that lifting technique and having a good strong core to push something up overhead, okay? So I can give you 3 or 4 exercises that replicate those movements, because when you exercise, like I said, you're building a reserve for life. That's the most important thing. So it's not just always about fat loss and weight loss, it's about actually building function and strength and everything that you need to live daily and get up and do all those sorts of things, right? So the other thing you could think of as well is that when you're lifting things off the floor, okay, you may have a bag or a suitcase and you're gonna come down, okay, bend down, bend your knees and lift this up off the floor. And then when you carry it and walk, it's good to have good strong core, good strong glutes to do that, okay? So this would be like a farmer's carry type exercise, which I'll pop up to show you. And ultimately that all forms part of building your reserve. So that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys.